Hi everybody, I'm Todd Bailey with SEOservices.com, and I'm joined by Matt Hillesland, who is a department head of the paid search department. So Matt, thank you very much for joining me today.
Thank you for having me, Todd.
Absolutely, anytime. So it's another exciting episode of Casual Friday, and today we're speaking regarding SEM, paid search management, or PPC. And specifically, Matt, what are the real benefits dealing with paid search as opposed to SEO?
Well, Todd, one of which is the utmost importance is timing. With SEO, it takes a little bit of time to develop your score, to actually get up on the page rankings, where in paid search, you can actually get listings almost immediately, if not immediately. In some cases, it can take 3 days for a review process, depending on the industry, but for the most part, it is a much quicker turnaround than it would be for an SEO campaign or even other marketing initiatives that are offline. Another area that is of great focus would be the optimization as far as your national, local, or even global campaigns, one of which can be focused on from an SEO perspective, but with pay-per-search or pay-per-click is something that can be done also very quickly or immediately. Another growing area of concern is ROI. Whenever you are in marketing or advertising, the greatest thing is where are my dollars going? What we look to do is get that done and be able to track it down to even a keyword level, and then we can expand upon how either the campaign's performing, what we're doing, if even call tracking is involved, which is another area that we've been growing in with some of our customers.
Yeah, so it's a great avenue for marketing. When we think multi-channel marketing, PPC is a great spot to spend that money. Because of that real-time data, as a marketer, you really want to understand where your money is being spent and how effective it is. So as a marketer, I need to assume that there's many marketers out there doing the same thing as I am. So that being said, how cluttered really is the ad space out there related to relevant traffic?
Well, Todd, as the market's been growing, obviously there's been a lot more clutter, a lot more competition. That's why the cost per clicks have been obviously increasing. But one of the things that we look to do is increase, as far as with the search engines and the partners, how we can serve the ads more catered to meet the needs of the customers, whether it be the demographics, the geolocation, also the audience selection based on their search habits, and even going into remarketing, which is a growing area of opportunity in pay-per-click.
A lot of great advancements from Google within paid search, within AdWords, so those are some great selections that you can evaluate. That being said, what's a good starting point for a business from a monetary standpoint? What type of budget could I expect to spend?
Well, normally we look to see clients coming in around the $2,500 mark, especially if you're really kicking off, getting your feet wet in the field. That's good if you're doing a branding campaign or small lead gen campaign. We're also looking in the $25,000 to $5,000 range for a small retailer or a bigger branding campaign. But it's really once you get into those higher budgets that you're looking into the retail marketing or a heavy hitter branding with lead gen.
Yeah, depending upon the campaign and what type of products and the competitiveness of the keywords would really dictate that budget.
Absolutely. In some of the industries, we can even look to spend up to $25 per click. Obviously, that's not the main target that we're looking for, but it has been a growing competitive market.
Sure, I can certainly, from personal experience, I've seen clicks at $25 plus, but they can be effective if you have the budget behind it and it really is converting with some type of level of margin for the profit. So realistically, when as a customer can you expect to see results with paid search?
Again, with paid search, the results can be immediate. In some cases, we do see that there is a up to 3-day review process depending on your industry. Obviously, healthcare, anything that you're working with trademark terms, they can be up for review. At maximum, we've seen 10 to 15 days, and that's with review and also building a quality score. Quality score is obviously one of the key factors that gauges how much you're paying per click and also your page ranking overall to see if the content that you are bidding on, the keywords that you're bidding on, is relevant to the ad and also to the landing page or site that you're driving to.
Excellent points. Really leads me into my last question. What is the key to having a successful PPC account?
Well, obviously the account structure has to be in place in order to build out your quality score and make sure that your customers are landing on the proper places. There are also areas that you can focus in on, such as product extensions, location extensions, how your audience is being selected, and also call extensions with your locations. If you don't have your locations in place, are you really serving to your proper audience? With retail, you can get your products listed not only with the text ads that are being generated, but also off to the side on product listing ads that are generated just off of your merchant feed.
Mm-hmm. A lot of great different items and options available just to capture more real estate on the result pages.
Absolutely.
Well, Matt, great. I appreciate you stopping by and speaking with me. And again, I'm Todd Bailey with SEOservices.com.